You. Hi everyone. How lovely to see you. Do come on and join me. Join my workshop. Hi everyone. I've only just gone live. Can never quite tell when it's going live. So welcome. My name is Melanie Wellard and I am a psychic medium. I'm a healer. I'm a coach. So do come on and have a chat. Will you let me know if the signal seems to be quite low today? So do let me know if the signal stays. I'm just going to you can never tell where the comments are going to come through. Hi Kylie. Hi, great to see that's coming through. I'm just going to put it up here as well. Lovely. Great. Hi Christine again. Hello. Hi Ralda. Hello Maria. Hi everyone. Good morning. So this is actually my last show for a while. So I'm going to just retreat and get on with other things, work more one-to-one with clients. So do look at my details. I would invite you to follow me on my Facebook profile or on my page or on Instagram or on YouTube. All the details are below. Or look at my website, melaniewellard.co.uk. On my Facebook profile and my page, I do put on sort of regular little inspirational videos that people find helpful to help them work their way through life with some insights. So stepping back for a while from here, if you would like to work with me on a one-to-one basis on some very in-depth transformational healing or some change you're going through, often a short reading isn't what does it for you. So if you are looking to really change, then do drop me a line through my website and that will be great. Now, when I first start, I always do a reading for everyone. Okay, so you're all included. So you've come into my workshop and so it would just be lovely to make sure all of you get a relevant message. Okay, so as I say, do let me know if the signal stays strong, will you? Not a lot I can do about it. I have boosters and everything, so but it just seems to be that it's being quite you're welcome, Kim. Hi. So yeah, do let me know how that's going. Thank you, Christina. Very nice of you. Right, okay, so let's see what's going on. We are just entered a Mercury retrograde. So for those of you that are interested in astrology, you know, you can't travel anywhere at this time. Well, not many of us are traveling anyway, are we? So it's a time when, there you go, it's a time when technology, communication can really play up. So there you go, mine seems to be playing up this morning. So keep us strong today, okay, and keep that signal strong. But it's often a time of completing things, okay, rather than starting things. Wait until after 29th of June, I think it is, if you're before you sign any contracts or leap forward with something new. You could be doing the planning at this time, okay? So let's just see what is going on for everyone. So I was just pulling some cards before we came, and I decided to use I wanted to link in with the natural world, because as I was out recording my video for this morning for what I call Mel's Mindful Musings that give people help and advice, so do go and join those. And a deer came onto my path, and it literally was a few feet in front of me, and it just stopped and stared at me, and I stopped and stared at it, and it didn't run straight away. Normally they just bolt, and we just stared at it for what seemed like a long time. It was probably only a few seconds, and then it slowly just walked away, but hopefully sensing that I wasn't a threat. And these live at the bottom of my garden, and then I saw there was another one as well, so maybe we're going to get little Bambis somewhere. So I thought it was interesting that when I pulled the first card, it was an animal card, and I got the spirit box. Okay, trust your talents in challenging times. So this is what I feel for everybody. We are all going through very challenging times. However, we're all doing it differently. We're all receiving it differently. We're all reacting to it differently. I spoke to someone yesterday who said that the last year and a half had been the biggest gift she'd ever had. It had allowed her to step back and focus on herself. So, you know, it's not all doom and gloom and bad news. But if we are going through challenging times, trust your talents. I know I had to you know, come online like this, and it's been amazing to meet all of you. So what talents have you got at the moment that maybe they're underutilized? Okay, maybe you're not using all your gifts to their fullest. All right, have a think about that. The next card I got was be open to healing information, the medicine guardian. Beautiful angel. These are times and possibilities for great healing, of change, of really upping your game. But we have to be open to it, all right? You've got to be, oh, well, that's all I need to know. It feels like, for me, the times going forward are getting deeper and deeper. And if we don't look and stop and look what needs to be released, what needs to change, what needs to transform is probably the word I would like to use more. And what's been communicated to me is how are you going about that healing process? Because I feel the longer, if we're hiding from ourselves, if we're pushing it down, if we're still lying to ourselves, if we're not facing the truth of a matter in our life, we can keep glossing over and glossing over. And in the past, we've been able to keep going for years, okay? Fooling ourselves, lying to ourselves, deceiving ourselves, okay? This is hard stuff that I'm, you know, this is real in-your-face stuff that Spirit have been talking to me about. And it seems to be a similar message coming out in many places with other spiritual people. But we need to be open to the healing information, okay? There is so much information out there. And it's just because I feel that if we don't face it, it could just be purged when we're not quite so ready. So the more we have been, it's sitting sometimes a bit quietly and just saying, what have I been hiding from? What am I really not willing to face? And that can be about a situation you're in. It could be about a relationship. It could be about what you're doing for your work. It could be family relationships. It could be how you're behaving, your attitudes to life. This isn't about judging or blaming or saying that's wrong, this is right. It's about a review, okay? Because again, what we've got here, Air Guardian, shift your perception. It just feels like we all need to go through some time of shifting our perception of what we think was the truth for us, and I'm being shown that we need to rise above it. Air Guardian, we've moved into the time at the age of Aquarius fully, okay? It's about flying higher, taking more note. What aren't we prepared for? How can we just view it from above? You know, if you, in a meditation, you can take yourself higher and higher and higher. Your problem's here, and when you get above, and so you can imagine yourself in a balloon, you can imagine yourself as an eagle, whatever you want, a bird, and you get taken higher and higher, and then your problem obviously diminishes because it looks really, really small. So that's why looking at things from the up close and personal like this, we can usually only sense of rightness, of blaming others, of pointing the finger, of feeling helpless and hopeless, okay? So sometimes we need to stop, take a step back from this position, and then look at it from above. And then as you see those views of planes going over, you know, you can barely see the people or the animals. Everything looks very, very different. So that's what I'm getting. Look at the skills, look at your talents, at what you're using. Do you need to bring something else into the fore? Be open to that healing information that can maybe help you bring those to the fore, okay? and then maybe look at it all from a different perspective. So maybe you think you're using your talents to the full, but maybe there's something that's been lying dormant. Okay, all right, then let's see what's going on. All right, so if you can just let me know if the signal is okay. All right, would you just let me know that, and then we'll be looking at individually. So it is cutting out, is it? Okay, I'm sorry about that. There's not a lot more I can do, I'm afraid. Just have a look. Yeah, it's a weak signal, isn't it? Maybe it's all those solar flares we've been getting. Okay, I'll see how it goes. Just let me know if someone... Kim, can you still see me, yeah? Okay, hi Christine. Please can I have guidance on which chakras? Yeah, how did you go with the advice I gave you last week, Christine? What action have you taken from that? I know I gave you quite an in-depth reading. It'd be nice to know how that went and what you've done. Okay, thank you. Just I'll keep an eye on it, okay, and we'll see how we go. All right. So, right, Kim Scott. Okay, Kim. And then you can always go back and re-look at the video. For somebody, it does seem to keep the video going. So Kim Scott, let's have a look at you, my love. Okay. Okay, Kim. Right, Kim, I feel like I sort of got you sort of almost pulling your hair out, like this, okay? And it just feels like you are certainly needing to take a step back, if that makes sense. Really look at things from a different perspective, okay? I'm going to look at yours a bit differently here. I'm being told there's a question you need to ask yourself. Let's have a look here. Hi, Sharon. Oh, I'm glad you can see me, Christina. Okay. So this is for Kim. Let's see what question. Now, as I say to the rest of you, do listen to the other readings, because you may find that there's something very, very relevant for you. Okay, this is interesting, Kim. You've got here, what larger entity am I a part of? And this is what I feel you might need to be asking is, it's almost like you're going through a bit of a spiritual crisis, and it's re-looking at your life. You're very much needing to, as I say, take that broader perspective and actually looking at it's like there's something more, there's more to life, and you've been sort of running with your nose almost up against the wall, and it just feels like if you could just let go of the pressure, take your foot off the gas pedal a bit, back off, just calm, okay? It then feels like, again, some of those issues that you're so close to will diminish, if that makes sense. Let's have a look. Okay, so you've got the sacral chakra card. All right. And what I link into here is it's like you're disconnected from the creative side of yourself. Okay. And by creative side, because obviously for us, that is where the womb is. I don't mean about children, but it's where we create. Okay. So I feel anything from your creative side, movement, expression. I'm getting the word expression. It feels like you're not expressing your true self, creating in the world. But what I'm getting is that of yourself. Okay, goes back to that initial card about what talents you have. And And it just feels like it's time. The reason you're feeling like, you want to pull your hair out is I just feel that you are, it's like you've been holding back, and you know that you want to burst forth. It's like you're a butterfly pushing out of the chrysalis, and it takes a lot of effort and a lot of pain sometimes, okay? But I do feel that it's time. It's like you've been denying your true self. This feels pretty deep, okay? Of a big transformational change in your life. Yeah, okay. You've also got awareness, and this is what I mean. So you've got here your crown chakra. This is what I meant. It's like your connection to spirituality. It's the bigger part of things is what I feel is working for you here. Does that make sense, Kim? Okay, yeah. Right, what am I getting from that? Okay, yeah. You've got choice here. And this is what I mean. I feel that you're at that point of deciding which way do I want to go? What do I want to do with my life? And it feels like this is very deep, okay? It actually feels like you need to really be taking some stock of your life, okay? I'm just going to see what might be blocking you moving forward. Yeah, there you go. Let go of the stress, surrender the stress, all right? Just let it go. Let it go, let it go, let it go. All right. And getting that broader perspective on things. And then you see you've got surrender to success. So it feels like doing this work, giving some more thought on where it is you want to be going, what you want to be doing with your life. And it just feels like there's been some self success. All right. So it's because this is overwhelming you. All right. But it's there for you. It's just waiting. It's like it's just waiting on the sidelines, but you're like this, so you're not seeing it. All right, because of that heightened sense of stress. So just going back to those cards at the beginning of going above, looking at it. Now, you may feel that if you want to work with me on a one-to-one, please do drop me a line on my website, melaniewellard.co.uk, because it feels like, with all of us, if we really want to make change, sometimes we might need someone to walk beside us, okay, and help us along the way. All right, so I hope that helps, Kim. Okay, change going on for you. Okay, so maybe that really is a time for you to really, really to take stock. And when things like this happen to us that feel like loss, I was talking about it on my Mel's morning musing this morning, and it's looking at every part of whatever happens to us as part of our adventure. And often it's only in hindsight that when something seemingly awful happens to us, when we look back, we can see that that was a time when our life totally changed for the better. We just can't see it at the moment. Yeah, you see, look, just wanted to give that back to you again, Kim. So have hope, please, because you've got foundation and achievements. Happiness awaits you, success awaits you, okay? I do feel you just need to give yourself some time for this. But I do feel that you are going to find your way out of this, okay? You will move on and you will find greater happiness than you've ever known, all right? Okay, so what else is there? Still going on and off, am I? I am sorry. I may have to finish if I can't Keep up the signal. I have no idea why it keeps going. Let me have a look. Yeah, it's very low today, but as I say, Mercury retrograde, okay? So, okay, let's see if there's anyone else here. Okay, Madeline Tammer. Right. I'm going to use these for you, Madeline. These are pretty deep cards, but again, I feel that you are at I've got you standing on a precipice. It's like you're deciding whether to jump. Obviously, an analogy. So I do feel you're wondering whether to just go for it, okay? And you're hesitating. Right, let's have a look here. Okay. Right, well, this is interesting because what you've got here is Dream Sanctuary, attend to the simple things, okay? So what are we getting with that? Because you've then also got, you are invited, suit up, show up, and open up, all right? And it's almost like in order to really connect to where you're meant to be going, you need to be looking again at a simple way forward, all right? You're overcomplicating it, and I just feel that you are, it's like you're bringing in loads and loads of should I, shouldn't I, oh my God, what, rather than just saying, would this be exciting? Would this be fun? Would this be worth taking a chance? And I feel it would, okay? Suit up, show up, and open up. I love that. So yeah, what I'm getting here is it then is a case of just going for it. All right. It just feels like, yes, just go for it. All right. Whatever changes you're bringing about. I'm going to see what else might be here. Yeah. Interesting. Adventure came up this morning in my musings. Adventure. Just go for it because it is going to be a wonderful adventure. But do remember, we always like, as I was talking about this morning, we like to think of as adventures. Think of any movie that you see with the hero who accepts, often reluctantly, the gauntlet of the task ahead, and off he travels. She travels to that end goal. But in the meantime, goes through all sorts of trials and tribulations. It isn't just one wee straight from A to the end of the alphabet. It has to go through the whole alphabet. Sometimes feeling really desperate, sometimes feeling made a mistake, sometimes but just keeps going, and then eventually can be, you know, I'm thinking of Lord of the Rings or something like that. You know, going through quite harsh realities, and then eventually getting the prize, but not thinking that this adventure is always going to be great fun. We do seem to get ourselves stuck, don't we, that everything has to be wonderful and happy all the time. And that's just not reality. We've been sold this, haven't we, that it should all be fantastic. And yet, really, what I feel is at the core of you, if you can keep focused on saying, yes, I know I'm on the right path, this feels like it's all falling apart, but I still feel it's the right thing to do. All right. But I just feel here you've got discernment. So it's about also on the way, just being discerning about who you travel with is what I'm feeling for you. Okay. Who you travel with. Who's really supporting you? And I don't mean blindly just saying, yeah, that's fantastic, but who's truly there to show up, to give you that maybe kick up the backside when you need it. But isn't there out of jealousy or, you know, sort of saying things to try and put you off, or, you know, I just feel there's maybe somebody around you who you feel sort of drags you down a lot. So again, I just wanted to double check. And you've got here, great deal of activity, sudden immediate results. So I would go for it. All right, just go for it. Look, and it's the fact that I pulled that out of the angel deck, and it just feels like that flying. You're not going to fall. All right, so just go for it, Madeline. All right, okay. I hope that's helped, Madeline. Do let me know. Okay. Sorry, I'm just seeing if anyone else has left a message. Angela Maregra, if I pronounce that right, Angela. Maega. Sorry if I haven't pronounced that correctly. I'm trying to look through my glasses at tiny, tiny writing. What might be holding you back? Wow, okay. Very spiritual time for you as well, Angela. You've got surrender to your soul's path. It's again, it feels like this adventure, this journey. There seems to be all the theme today. All right. It's admitting that you have a purpose and that you may be denying it. Okay, does that make sense? You've then got, sorry, I'm just looking just to see if I'm still going here and still connecting. Just keep praying that we keep the connection. Okay, because you've also got surrender to the magic of who you are, and surrender to the wisdom of your body. So this feels to me, again, a very spiritual journey. It's admitting how good you are, admitting what a wonderful being of light you are, and that you deserve all the good things in life. Okay. And by that, I mean, you always have the blessings of spirit, okay? But it's hard for them to work with you if you don't acknowledge, one, that you are working with them, that they are there for you, and to the magic of who you are, okay? Yeah, because you've got the abundance card, okay, coming in for you next. So it just feels like as you go on that path, you are opening up to all the good things that are coming for you. Okay. Now I'm noticing that I think I might be losing you again. So I am just wondering if any of you can see me. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to continue with a reading for everybody, okay? So you can come back to this, hopefully, and see it, because we're losing people and I think I might still be getting cut off. Okay. Right. Let's have a look at a reading for everyone. Whoever is out there is meant to see me. All right. Elizabeth Powell, you want to set up a group. Okay. Right. If it's you're leading the group, then I would say yes. Okay, but it needs to be very much a circle. It needs to be balanced, is what I'm within this. All right. Yeah, and keep yourself. I'm just feeling just keep yourself balanced with it, but I would say go for it. Okay. Right. I'm just going to now look at something for everybody who is left. Okay. Hi, Elizabeth. Did that help? I wanted to have a look a bit more, Elizabeth. Sorry, as you're still here, I'm just going to look a bit more deeper into that about your setting up a group. All right. You've also got surrender stress. All right. So there does feel a need that you need to be calm around this. You need to be very centered. Okay. And nurture yourself in order to do it. If you go into the group and you're low in energy or you are stressed about it, you take that with you. Does that make sense? Yeah, beautiful. Surrender to wonder and awe. So I just feel it is going to be an amazing experience for you. I would go for it. All right. I think it'll turn out beautifully. All right. Okay, so this is for all of you who are here now. I'm going to use moon cards. You're welcome. Okay, we're down to not many people, so I think I am losing the connection. Oh, I'm sorry. So oh, okay. Well, there's a message for all of us. I've just been using the surrender cards, and when I use the moon cards, I also get surrender. And so I am reminded, surrender to what is. All right, this is a Mercury retrograde time when technology loves to play up with us. So yeah, I just got to surrender to what is. Okay, there's no point in getting stressed over all of this. All right. So I would give that message out to all of you. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Peace. So we need to stay in a position of feeling peaceful. Okay. Oh, brilliant, Elizabeth. Fantastic. So it is important to stay centered, to stay in a state of peace. I had a day the other day where everything's not quite, when you feel sometimes like you're running alongside your life and you just don't feel joined to it because everything just keeps going wrong and you just keep tripping over it. And those are tests. I always feel those are the times we can talk a lot about our spirituality. We can talk a lot about all these helpful tips for personal development. But if then when we're challenged, it all falls apart and we fall apart, what was all that training for? Okay, because this is the thing, it's only when you're challenged that you see how good your training was. You see how well you've learnt the lessons. So here I am feeling like it's all falling apart and it's just staying peaceful. Okay, surrender to it. Stay in a state of peace. I am still connected to my guides, and whoever needs to hear me will hear me. And then nourishment, because then as we stay in that, it brings nourishment to our soul. Okay, and then we just still feel abundant. I always say there's one person, if I can make one person feel good a day, then my purpose has been lived. Okay, so still here we have Alison Hewitt. Alison Hewitt Brown. Okay, Alison. Right. as I say, this is my last show today anyway. I'm pulling back for a while, so maybe that's why the signal is going wrong. So do follow me on my Facebook, Melanie, I think it's Melanie Wellard 7 on my profile, on my page, or on Instagram. So I put the same sort of videos everywhere, and they're just little inspirational videos that I do to help you. Okay, so Alison, what do we need for you? Right, I've got a big question mark over your head, Alison. All right. Okay, what's this about? It feels like you're asking, do I, don't I, do I, don't I? All right. And I feel for you as well. It just feels like, should I take this step? Should I jump in? Getting a lot of this morning. You all seem to be at a sort of a real pivotal point. Okay. So if that makes sense, Alison, let's have a look. I'm seeing they're showing me money as well, so I don't know whether this feels like this would be an investment. Okay, so this is for you, Alison Hewitt. Okay, hi. Yeah, I see. Go for it. All right. Another one I had for somebody else. A lot of action, a lot of activity. Go for it. All right. Yeah, it's your lucky day, new resources of money, time, or support, a change in job or promotion. So again, I do feel that don't hesitate. All right, jump in, go for it. These are times of change. Grab it with both hands. Let me just see what your block might be. Okay, I've got here surrender to the wisdom of your own body. And what I feel here is you're very good. You have very good intuition. So it feels like your gut is telling you to do this. Your heart's telling you to do it, but your logic comes in and it's an argument between your heart and your brain. All right, your heart and your mind. So yeah, hopefully your heart will win and you will go for it. All right, because I really do feel that it's going to be what you need. Okay, just pause this. Yeah, again, listen to the wisdom of your body, and then I've pulled it with the angel cards. Insights come from quiet meditation. So it's the same message, all right? So maybe just go inward and really connect in. You can put your hand on your heart. I do this, and then just asking the question and seeing what answer comes. Take a few deep breaths, focus in, and asking the question of your heart. It doesn't lie to you. All right, so hopefully, don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong in looking for outside validation. It's why I work with people. I also go to a medium if I also need validation of my decisions. I wouldn't believe it wouldn't I wouldn't be showing that I believe in what I do if I didn't actually practice it, would I? So that's always a deciding factor for me. If I work with a coach or somebody, if I always ask them, do they have regular mentoring, coaching, readings? Otherwise, I'm not quite sure whether they believe in what they do. Okay, because if they deserve it for others, then, oh, look, okay, that just flew out, Alison. New experiences and possibilities. All right, so if there was any doubt for you, then hopefully that's given you the answer. Okay. Nicole. Okay, Nicole. Right, let's see what's going on for you, Nicole. Right, I'm picking up quite a lot of conflict around you, arguments, sort of, and I feel that something may be pulling apart. So I just want to have a look at this a bit more. Quite a lot of fear around you. But what I've picked up here, look, abundance. I really want to say to you, please don't worry. I feel that the mind has taken over here for you. I've also got a lot of love in your community, with your soul group, with people who care about you. And I just feel for some reason that you're feeling quite isolated. So I want to ask the question, is it true? Someone said to me the other day, oh, I'm so alone. They'd lost their parents, one after the other. Totally understandable. But what I said was, but you're not alone. Look at the beautiful people that turned up at the funerals, there to hold you, to help you. Okay. Sometimes we just need to, again, as I said at the beginning of this session, we just need to open our eyes and see what's there. I've got the envy card here, and I'm just wondering whether you are looking outwards too much and sort of thinking other people have got it sorted. That the problem with the amount of information we have available to us at the moment is we can be bombarded, especially when we're trying to do something ourselves, with people who seem to have got it a bit quicker and better. But remember, a lot of that is an illusion. Okay. I always find I'm drawn to people who keep it real. I hope that I give over that impression. I tend to just get up and do my musings in the morning. And I want to connect with people that I feel haven't over polished it, haven't overdone it, where you're just getting a veneer of who they are. So I just feel, be careful of looking out and thinking everyone else has got it sorted, because what I've got is, if you could just change your perspective, you will see that, look, I've even got the happy family card here for you. Okay, so I just feel it's a lot better than you are perceiving it to be. So I do feel it's needing to stop, do what I said right at the beginning, sort of visualize the issues there slightly differently, Nicole. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Yeah, it's time to, you got here again, open up to the wonder and awe of life. Surrender your attachment to results. So it's like you're focused all the time on how to make something happen, what I need to happen, etc. And you're missing out on life as you go along. All right, we must still live our lives as we go, step by step. All right, okay, I hope that helped. Okay, I'm sorry we can't give information on medical situations. I'm sorry about that. Okay. Seeing, I think the signal is still pretty bad. Not necessarily getting the messages through. Okay, let me just try here. Hi, Christy Butler. Okay, let me just see what's going on with you. Okay. Right, okay, what I want to say to you, Christy, over your situation, you've got here surrender to non-action. So it feels like you're worrying a lot about this situation that you've asked about. And it just feels like you need to let it go, because I've also got fear of surrender your fear of intimacy. Now, intimacy is not about, does not mean sex. It's fact that can sometimes be not intimate. Intimacy is having that true love connection with someone. that, and it just feels like that's what needs working on. Okay, it feels like don't make the children the focus of it all. All right, it feels like you need to practice and learn to become more intimate. Intimacy is just being together, feeling that heart connection. Whether that is the holding hands, the looking into each other's eyes, the just being together, doing special things together. And I'm feeling that this bit of the romance may have gone out of it for you. Okay. I've also got here surrender defensiveness. So just have a look at how that might be affecting your love and your relationships at the moment. Okay, it just feels like maybe that ought to be worked on. Okay, and to be put up as the most important thing. Okay, the rest I feel I want to say let go and let God. All right, that which is yours will come to you, but you'll hold it off the more you worry about it, if that makes sense. Oh, I'm glad, Nicole. That was good. Okay, just seeing anything else for you, Christy. Yeah. Okay. Well, this is interesting because got the protection card as well, and so yes, what I'm getting here is protect what you already have. Okay, it's almost like focus on what you already have, develop on what you already have, rather than looking for more at the moment. Okay, because if more is what is destined for you, it will come to you. Okay, but it feels like to not focus so much on that at the moment. It feels like your life and your relationships are what with those around you in your immediate family at the moment, because you've then got the material and prosperity card, spiritual prosperity card. So I just feel that you just need to be bringing it back to that closeness. All right, work on that closeness and what you have. So often we're always looking for them, what next, what next, what next, and we miss out on the living in between until sometimes we get 20, 30 years down the road, and then we go, oh my God, I missed out on it all because I didn't pay attention. All right, I hope that makes sense. I'm just being asked to pull a card for you with a question. There you go. So you may think it's the question that you asked, but I'm feeling that you need to be focused on the closeness, the intimacy, what's important. Those around you are the most important at the moment, not the next thing. Sometimes we think the next thing is going to fix it. No, we have to bring it back to center, and we focus on what is there now, and we focus on working on that. Okay, just a bit at a time. Okay. Yeah, I see you've even got, if you wanted any more confirmation, surrender your attachment to results. You're looking outwards and thinking, well, that will fix it. I just need that. I need to go forward for that. And I'm just feeling that no, you need to bring it back to center. So on that subject that you asked about, I'm feeling just let that go for now. Focus on what you have, being grateful for what you have, showering love on what you have. All right, we can all take a lesson from that. Okay, focus on what you have and building on that. Got a friendship card here, so I also feel that the friendship within the relationship has been lost a bit. So work on that, because I feel that you had a really close friendship. Don't lose that. It isn't about what you asked about. It's about bringing it back to the two of you, okay? And those in your immediate family. All right. So I hope that helped. Okay. Oh, okay, Christy, I'm glad that made sense to you. Good. Have hope, though. You know, sometimes when we stop the striving, when we stop the pushing and the thinking, if only I can just have that, when we're in that space, have you ever noticed you don't feel quiet with that? You feel uncomfortable, you feel unhappy. But when we bring it back to center, when we focus on the love around us, wow, we soar. And then all of a sudden, the thing that we were asking about comes to bear. All right. But when we just keep going, yeah, but I'll be happy when, that'll fix it all, you realize that isn't the case. Okay. Bring it back to center. All right. So, as I say, I just want to remind any of you who've just come on, this is my last show for a while. So please do go and follow me on Facebook, Instagram, or on YouTube. I do regular little inspirational videos. I will probably start to do some lives like this on my own page or start a group. I will be running some workshops, personal development workshops. So please do follow me if you'd like to be notified, because I will be notifying people on those mediums. Okay, so so you won't find out about them if you're not there. All right, so please do. Right, who have we got next? Da, da, da. Oh, I'm glad it helped, Christy. Wendy Veenstra. Wendy Veenstra. Okay, why have I picked up the moon cards with you? Wendy, Wendy, Wendy. Wendy. Right, Wendy. Okay, as I link in with you, I feel that worry has taken over. All right, does that make sense? And I've got through here, work through your fears, okay? Because I've also got surrender to your soul's path. And what I'm being shown is it's like the fear is taking you off the path, okay? It's again, case for you to bring yourself back. All right, the fear in this case, I do feel, oh, I've got itch in my ear here, and it's like spirit are trying to chat to you. All right, they're trying to guide you here, and it's just like you're letting the fear overwhelm. All right. Oh, okay. Now I know also what I was getting in my ear there, that they're trying to speak to you. You've then got the call. All right. The call. Honor the whisper of your soul. So not only have you got surrender to your soul's path, you've got the call to your soul's path. So it just feels like you've let the fear and the worry overwhelm you, and therefore you're blocking out this communication. So I always know when I get sort of like itches, they're trying to communicate, okay? But it just feels like you might not be hearing because you're just letting things in your life blot it all out. But if you can just find yourself going quiet, finding a place within, then I feel that you will. Yeah, okay, that flew out. Clear endeavor, okay? It just feels to me that there is a clear path for you. It's just that you've just let the emotions override, and that's understandable. We're all feeling a bit fried with the very powerful energies going on at the moment, okay? So just be careful, but and rest. I feel that you need to just take a step back, rest a bit, and then be able to hear the yearnings of your soul of where it wants to go. Okay. There's a way of, I was just told you there was a question to ask you. What is my gift to the world? If I was to ask you that, what is your gift to the world? I'm told you have many. I'm getting through here that you have many. And that's part of your soul's path. But you're not acknowledging it. I feel that you're being very self-critical at the moment, and you're not really admitting to what you really are good at. Does that make sense? Yeah, I feel this is a very deeply spiritual path for you at the moment. Wow, okay, you've even got here your soul family. I'm trying all different, they're all confirming the same thing. Okay, this can be a hard journey. As I say to any of you, if you'd like to work with me deeper, these are obviously deep issues. Please do contact me via my website, melaniewellard.co.uk. If you want to take it further, if you need support. It says alone. Okay, so I'm just feeling you're not alone. There are people around you who really care. They might not understand, but I just feel that there's a lot of awakening at the moment. Okay, there's a lot of people who are all of a sudden going, oh my God, I need to do something different. I need to change. But just take it slow, okay? You don't need to all of a sudden just leap into it. As it says, okay, I just pulled you one more. You can't force your dreams to come true. Dreams can only be blown into the wind like feathers, after which we need to learn to trust, to be patient and wait with our hearts open. Every day is a possibility for change. Okay, I hope that's helped, Wendy. Okay, Brianna Estrada. Okay, Brianna. Brianna. Wow. Okay, Brianna. Whatever you're working on, you have the World card, a very happy ending. All right. Whatever you're doing, keep doing it. It is all going to come out fabulously. Okay. Wow. Yeah. You've then got the Empress. Time to work on your plans. All right, go for it. Go for it. Go for it. I really get excited here with you. Just go for it. And then you've got solutions. Success comes from objective compromise. So the feeling I'm getting with all of this is please don't let doubt overwhelm. All right, please don't let doubt overwhelm. I know that's easier said than done. We sometimes just want to say, will someone please do it for us? All right, but you've got everything it takes. You've got everything it takes. Just let go of the frustration. It's almost like that's clouding your judgment. All right. Just have a bit of patience. I am feeling just have a bit of patience with it, because I do feel that it is all going to. I'm just being shown all the different bits of this jigsaw puzzle. Okay. All the different bits of the jigsaw puzzle all coming together. All right. I hope that helps. Anyway, I'm going to switch off now. So I wish you all, please do follow me, as I say. This is my last show. So go find me on, all the details are in the comment box above or below. I will hopefully be back in the future, but I'm not sure. So my life may take me into doing different things. All right. So thank you all for being with me. If there's any last. Okay, Brianna, I'm glad that made sense. Okay. All right. Well, I wish you all well, and I hope to see you all again. Hope to see you over on my site. And I hope life brings you all the love and abundance that you deserve. Be well. Bye.